Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. We've just had a whole bunch of plot dropped on us all at once. We just need to talk to these three and then probably go to sleep, I imagine. But before we do that, I'm going to go downstairs.
Hey!
I get that you want to go out after being locked up, but starting tomorrow you're going to be really busy. You should take it easy and rest today. Ah, well, you know, that's fine I suppose, but I just wanted to go see the fortune teller, you know? Get some confidant points up. You gotta get those confidant points. You understand, Morgana? You understand? At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough there, didn't you? Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. Thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the teddies. So, oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine.
Well,
and I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a phantom thief. They can't really go announcing what the phantom thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. Hello.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda came in handy.
Yeah, why are you voiced? How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone?
You put one in our phone?
Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, pretty good. That's alright. Oh, you got more to say?
It may not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking their lives too. Though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, you actually got arrested.
I did, yes.
But it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan.
That must have been it. Couldn't have been for plot reasons at all.
Want me to explain how it all went down? It might take a bit.
Sure.
Well, since the rest of us didn't get captured, we had to act. We had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested. Pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we didn't know anything, 24/7. The enemy knows who we are, so we couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone. If they had people watching us and realized what our plan was, they would have killed you immediately. Want to hear more?
Oh, sure.
Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sai Nijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the metaverse. So, Sai and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated, as in, the hall where they met. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sai Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation room. But nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, I had to program the messages in beforehand. In doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming at that exact moment in time. That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. I'm really on a roll here. Wanna hear some more?
Oh, definitely. Please go on.
Let me see. Another problematic thing was... Oh yeah, tying Akechi up. That was really tough. I obviously don't mean the real Akechi. Even if we could do that, it would ruin our plan.
Oh, because there's an Akechi in the metaverse as well. Of course, that makes sense.
The one we had to tie up was Sai Nijima's cognitive Akechi. This part's really complicated. I know you're tired. You sure you want to hear all of this now?
Yeah, because we didn't know this.
Well, we needed to lure Akechi into Sai Nijima's palace and have him kill the cognitive version. But Akechi would have entered the palace immediately after meeting Sai Nijima in the hallway, right? Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the cognitive Akechi. And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized we'd lured him into the palace. Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination. Makoto realized in the middle of the night, then it was a huge mess trying to figure out what to do. In the end, we chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening to tie up the cognition. Because you told Sae to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit. So, we had a few minutes to strike after the cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated. It was Operation Tie Him Up. Though it wasn't really much of an operation in the end. Thankfully, Sae Nijima didn't know his true nature, so the one that appeared was an ordinary kid. It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor. But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess she does use Knuckles as her weapon. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, appreciate what everyone else did. I just can't help but rant when I'm talking about stuff that interests me. Sorry about that. Just focus on resting up. You don't have to worry about anything else. And seriously, well done.
That's cool that there was another part to the plan and we're just being, you know, that does make a lot of sense, dealing with cognitive Akechi. Yeah, okay, I didn't think about that. Right, so what he said here, I'm going to go through this quickly.
Well,
yeah, where are we? I'm just trying to find the right line. Yes, so this line here, so you don't need to worry about going to your school. I was told in the comments two conflicting things, but I think that it makes sense having read them. First one was that we cannot go to school anymore, so therefore some confidants are locked. Then someone said it's changed in Royal. I believe this is the line in question. Basically, from the sounds of it, Sojiro's just going, yeah, you can go to school, nobody's going to question it, nobody's sent like the report to the school that you're dead, nobody's told Sojiro that you're dead, you know, nobody's going to acknowledge it in any way, shape, or form, basically. Which is fine. This is basically just an explanation for why your confidants at school are not going to be broken, as far as I understand it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe that's what that's for. Is plant okay?
Nice.
Looks pretty healthy for now. Alright, it's time to rearrange my room.
Yeah.
Heh, even though it's the same old attic, it's an important place for you, huh? Alright, I think it's time to maybe play some video games.
Yeah.
Sit on the couch.
Nice.
Okay. Here.
Yeah.
Alright, so none of that. I guess I'm gonna go to sleep. Could the rest of you please leave? Not you, Morgana. You get to stay.
I'm gonna head back then.
Alright, let's go to sleep.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before. When you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
Yeah. That was somebody. Do we want to tell Morgana? Let's be a little coy. I think you know.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Don't you mean a paw? Anyway. Are we gonna lose some more percentage? A little bit more. It's now Tuesday. So, apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. So what do we do on a Tuesday now?
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Do we have a new main character? Are we now playing as Ryuji for the rest of the game? I'm not sure how I feel about this. We're definitely going to have to work on this knowledge stat ASAP.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
We'll show you.
Oh, nice get-up. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. But that's a lie, right? How'd you know? I just knew. Planning something with Sakamoto-kun and the others, huh? Well, try not to trouble the school or the parents, okay? Also, make sure you're keeping up with your studies. I'll handle your housework as long as you request me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Kawakami. You have a serious problem. Is it true the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Quiet down, you're in class. Break time's been over for quite some time now. I swear you're like monkeys in a zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from Zappla's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. For what? Ooh. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey,
You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the Chief's curry has energized you. Okay, keyword. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's been behind all of the mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean that all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April? Now that you mention it, the accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say that Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital right even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try and think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Alpax-kun to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? Yeah, we'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Alpax-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. McKay, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open.
Alright, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
Okay, I'll put my hood up. I know the drill. Hood up, take glasses off if you wear them, put glasses on if you don't wear them, and then you're good.
You going out?
I told you, put the hood up. That's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayo Shishido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
So what does he think the Diet Building is? I'm trying to think, what kind of thing is he thinking it's going to be? Because it's the place where he believes that he's in charge, he kind of runs it. What is everybody else in this building to him? They're not colleagues. They could be like... We've already done the kind of Egyptian thing with slaves, potentially. I was thinking, could this be a pyramid? We've already done that. Pyramids are done. They're so last year. We've done workers being robots, and that's not really what they are. They're all people who will do what he say. So maybe it's like we've already done a palace, so a king kind of thing doesn't really fit in as well here. I don't know what he thinks it is. Let's see if we get any clues.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Are we trying for stupid answers, Ryuji?
Conditions have not been met. What about a mansion?
Or of them all being butlers and things? I don't see it.
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
Interesting.
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace? It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
I just had a thought, right? If it's got a barrier around it, he could be going for something defensive, at which point it could be a castle. And this could be the one where it's like, Ryuji had the problem earlier where he was like, the castle is a palace and the palace is a castle? But what if the... Yeah. No, sorry, the previous one was a castle. Never mind. I got it mixed up again. I was like, this could also be a castle. No, it could be a palace.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's a day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
Okay, I'm still going through my head and I'm not getting any answers that are fitting. I'm like, some of the ones we've had before do fit quite well, but needs to be something new. And that's the problem. We did see a lot of wine and the fancier things in life. So So it could be something to do with that.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Ooh. I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old. He looks very good for his age, and has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he's split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's been assured to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
I'm trying to think, maybe he sees himself as a hero? If he sees himself as a hero, where would a hero be? In a bat cave?
Ugh.
Because he keeps calling us villain. So maybe cognitively thinks we're a hero. Sorry, he thinks he's a hero. Also, I like our new banner. What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. That's a cool banner. Can we have a look at it?
Now then.
We're a hoot or something when you're in a place where someone might recognize you, okay? Okay. Plant good?
Nice.
Plant's good. That's what matters. Hello.
Okay.
It's time we show Shido who's boss and snap the public out of the trance they're in. Okay, we could do that. Some of this. The Phantom Thieves incident came to a shocking end as the leader committed suicide after arrest. Some are insisting for police to take responsibility for failing to prevent the suicide. But most of the public is praising Mr. Goro Akechi and his team for stopping the Phantom Thieves. Looks like we really pulled the wool over their eyes. We better act now before they realize. Anyone else in here? No? Hello. It's starting to get cold. Time really does fly. Alright, time to leave. I know we're not going to be allowed to, but that's okay. So, I could maybe make curry? We're out of curry ingredients, huh? I guess I'm gonna brew some coffee?
Hey!
Are you gonna try making some coffee? Yeah.
Yo.
It's pretty fun once you get started, huh? There's a lot to know and enjoy about coffee. Well, whatever. Alright, I'm heading out to buy some cigarettes. That mean he's coming back in later to judge it?
Whoa.
I mean, we do have rank 10 with him. Maybe he'll like it.
Yes! Alright.
The way you're drinking it makes it look so delicious. 2 master coffees. Nice. And we obtained an award. And we got a single point of charm, I think. Yep. Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. This flavor. This is the Ethiopian Maca Harar, isn't it?
Let me explain.
Maca, Mocha. Mocha is a port town in the Republic of Yemen, where both Yemeni coffee and Ethiopian matcha harar are exported. Coffee from this region was given the moniker matcha. Matcha coffee has a unique, spicy flavor and a strong aroma with blackberry notes. Cool. Not bad. It's worth a compliment. Hey, a compliment from Sojiro. It's almost worth having. It was thanks to you I was able to change. You really are something. But I won't let you have the upper hand when it comes to coffee. Although I have no doubts, your skills will soon surpass my own. I'm overjoyed to have a competent apprentice. Allow me to act as your lead for a little longer. Nice.
Well then.
Approval from Sojiro about coffee. What more could we want? This should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. So now, it's Wednesday and it's a day off from school. Well, every day is now for us, but hey, we're also getting curry every day now. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. What do you need? Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. I guess anyone we got to rank 10 is contacting us, or anybody who knows that we're a member of the Phantom Thieves is contacting us as well. So we may get contacted by... Who else are we ranked 10? We might get contacted by Yoshida, right? Potentially. It's nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Maybe by Maruki? Oh, that's right. Aren't you supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anybody has figured out the keyword. I'm still thinking it over, but I'm not getting any closer to an answer. We don't have enough info, I think.
Last one. Diamond mine.
Conditions have not been met.
No good. How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
That seems like a very worrying thing to use in romance, that strategy.
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
Sojiro, nobody uses print media anymore. Just get over it, everything's online now.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures. The
then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
But you know who could get an appointment with him? Sai.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
Yep, just one. Sorry, Sojiro.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
It sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Yeah, I was just getting my memory back. Alright. I'm getting further away from Shido's voice. It seems to be the wrong way. Well, you know, it was worth a try. What's going on, everybody? I hope Ryuji doesn't try anything.
We will be counting on you.
We'll stand out too much if we all go together. Please investigate on your own, Alpax. So, the one behind the death of Haru's father may be out there. Please check it out, Alpax. I'll just wait here and bide my time. They got more to say?
We will be counting on you.
Nope. Okay, nothing more to say. Oh no, I forgot that they only had that many. I thought there was one more. Well, I'm gonna go in here for just now. Yeah, let's use the vending machine. I don't have time to take a break and buy drinks now. The washing machine is pretty dirty. Maybe because it's been used for a long time. Oh, the whole thing froze there. Not sure what that was, but okay, interesting. Oh yeah, obviously it's time for a bath. I don't have time to stop by the bathhouse. Yeah, what, am I crazy?
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hopes.
Okay. Hello. Shido? Is that Shido? He's here. Where? Where is he? Whoa, this is amazing. Let's go check it out.
So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Okay. So it's in like things like beautiful homes. So maybe, well, we already tried mansion. I was thinking like some kind of old manor house, like Downton Abbey. Did you want to listen in? I see Shido-san sometimes when I'm walking around town. I gotta shake his hand. His smile really left a big impression on me. I've been hearing a lot about this Shido fellow. I hope popularity isn't all that he's got to offer. Is that guy Shido? That's right, he's a strong, admirable man. Even more than Dad? Well, yeah, I'd say so. Shido is a wonderful person. Don't put yourself down, you're probably a wonderful person too. Person I've never met. Wait, we can go down here? Huh. I guess this is locked off usually? Interesting. Maybe you can always go down here and I've missed stuff.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together.
It's a ship.
I hope to continue serving you all.
It's a boat and he is our captain. He just said we're gonna set sail.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, brat.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
He said it's not a show. He must think his palace is a theater, and he's the leader. He's the puppet master. This man, there's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future.
Yes, you wouldn't recognize me. I'm wearing glasses now, and then my hood is up.
Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's the one who accused me.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
Yeah, I don't really know why we didn't bring it up before now, to be honest, Ryuji.
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
I want to know myself.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult.
Yeah, there's a 99% prosecution rate or whatever, right? You can't be having them overturned and keeping that rate up.
It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy. One oddly poetic twist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those clothes. You'd stand out if everyone else was wearing their school uniforms. Might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. Ah.
I should write something.
I recognize this. This means that we are going to have a cutscene, I believe. I believe that's what that means. And we have to be wearing our school uniform for the cutscene to work, because it was done before they were like, he's not going to wear his school uniform.
Hey!
Now we have another reason to fight now. This really gets my blood pumping. Alright, well, I'm going to go make more coffee. See you later, cat. Oh, you know what? I might make some curry. We're able to make curry. Oh, might also check this. Election season has officially begun as the election date for the House of Representatives was announced today. Candidates from all parties have taken to the streets, asking voters for their support. United Future's Masayoshi Shido has been actively giving speeches in Yongjen-jaya and other areas. Can you believe how popular he is? I bet, but that guy is such a bastard. Alright, we got any curry stuff? Hey, we can make some curry. Definitely.
Make sure your
You're
clothes
cooking
up.
dinner? Oh, well, I'm about to head home. But be careful of the stove, alright? It seems to be going well so far. By the way, what was that white sauce you added?
Let me explain.
Secret ingredient, yogurt. This cultured dairy product is used to add acidity, richness, and sweetness to the curry. It also balances out the spice level. Common in India, curry's home country, yogurt is known for its probiotics, which serve to strengthen the immune system. Yogurt, huh? I wonder if the curry changes color when you add that. You could throw it all together with such gusto. Yeah, we got a point of guts. Okay. And the curry's smelling good. And then we get 2 curries once we scoff it down. I don't know if an entirely curry-based diet is a good thing or not. I guess it's probably alright. But I was just thinking there that we have curry for breakfast, we don't have lunch, and then we have curry for dinner. It's an entirely curry-based diet.
Well then.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's alright. Ooh. Seems like there'll be a higher voter turnout at this election. It'll totally be an easy win for Shido-kun. He's really got famous from all that Phantom Thieves business. You know what this place reminded me of? I was just looking at it here, right? Reminds me a little bit of a prison. You know, it's got the bars at the outside. More specifically, it reminds me of like... Well, it's not a prison that it reminds me of. It reminds me very much of just the scene from Arkham Asylum. You know, Dark Knight. You got these old Gothic buildings. I don't know. It just reminds... It's very similar, like, in kind of setup. And I'm thinking, could be something like that. Doesn't quite fit, but, you know, it's almost there. He's on track to become Prime Minister. I guess I should be on Shido's side. Are we going to drop any more? Ooh, about 0.3%, sorry. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there? Well, not that I blame you, he's a real hero. I think Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing though. He's the first politician I've ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. Can they say they're being lied to? We have to do something. It's not true the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine. Thank goodness. There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. Okay. Try to think if there's anything else. Like anyone else I expect to contact us. Ah, there we go. The Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? No problems here. Oh, so you're okay. That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help, my comrade. It feels pretty weird seeing you around on a weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? Sheesh, you're such a risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay? Okay, Sojiro. We have to do something about the keyword for sure this time. Agreed. After school?
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on others. Fortune, rich people.
He's a pirate.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer? He's a bus driver.
Steer?
It's a ship.
It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land. I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
It's a land ship. Airship.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right, do it.
Beginning navigation.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Yeah, it's slightly purple.
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged.
Is that because he's not there? Because if his thing is a ship, then the ship's going to be constantly moving. So the ship would be where he is. Like maybe his limo is the ship?
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
The whole thing is a ship. Oh. It's like a cruise liner, though. Not what I had in mind.
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
I gotta ask, if he's gonna survive when everyone else is gonna sink, why does his cognition look like the Titanic?
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking? Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Let's go.
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
Okay. Can do.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
If our clothes aren't changing, I guess that means he doesn't see us as a threat yet. Huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't Alpax have been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in a disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird. Well, we won't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this. Oh, wow. It's got good music. Oh, it's a slight remix of like the other music that we've had. Just going out to the edge, see what we got. Not a lot there. See if we got anything all the way over here. Oh no, it's got just enough to make you feel seasick. Oh, I like it. It's very, very cool. Wait a second. Oh no. Oh wait, we got fireworks. There's fireworks as well. I guess because they're celebrating, because they're now going to win. But do you see the problem with this picture? That's right. There's only the three of us. Because, obviously, we no longer have Akechi. Akechi, by the way, that I spent 2 sessions darting with to push up his technical points, and yet he is no longer in the party. I'm just saying, some people might be a little annoyed. Nah, I'm okay. Let's take our Ryuji, go Morgana on. They're generally an okay combo. Oh, there we go. Ooh. And seen him. Does Morgana run around like that all the time? That's kind of neat. I hadn't noticed that before. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and next time, we're going into the diet building. I'll see you then. Goodbye.